Wow. What a day. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I got a new vest. Figured out wear it on a Saturday. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here with me and having a blast. Let's break down what's happening for Bitcoin. This is a fast in and out update. We will not be here for long, 10 to 20 minutes at the very most. I say that and it ends up going all day, but this one should be pretty fast. Let's get the jar up and running. If you want to send a ball into the jar, let me know. That is how you donate, all right? Boom, look at those balls bouncing around. Shout out to everybody here. If you want to jump in and learn what I learned, take the class with me every single last Saturday of the month, $150, 2.5 hour, 3 hour live class. Really jump on in, get the education you deserve. You know what I mean? Stop trading without knowing what's going on. I've been doing this for 15 years. I can help you. I can show you. I can put you onto something different, all right? Let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. When price action gets this tight, a move is coming for sure, guaranteed, without a doubt in my mind. The measured move is the base of the triangle, right? If we break to the upside, we would probably continue to push up to 48,137 because that's a resistance point. If we break to the downside, we'll likely come down and hit 40,000. These are the two levels that I'm watching for the symmetrical triangle. We are about to break out. Something is going to happen. I don't see how we do not do it by the end of today. This is rounding. The 4 hour is not amazing. It could turn on us right now and just take a nasty dump to the downside. Anything could happen. I'm playing the fact that the 1 hour is above the 200 SMA, and I'm just keeping a stop loss very close. And I get in, somewhere around these areas, and I'm just waiting. You know what I mean? I get in somewhere around there probably last night, and I'm just waiting. And I would like to add to my trade if we get back above 44,300 and make a flag. I will add to that trade. So this is what I'm looking at. Sammy, talk to us about the 1 million Bitcoin. There was 26.9 Bitcoin. From what I remember, my photographic memory remembers, it was 26.9 Bitcoins for whatever reason, times, what are we at now? 44,000, right? I hate when that happens. That's my dream house, though. That's where I'm going. I'm going to be there next week. You know what I mean? Super fast. I'm going to be there. It's just going to happen. I know it, Funny. I can't, that's annoying. They should fix that. You know what I mean? The countdown to bar close ends at 43,850. So, yeah, $1.1 million worth of Bitcoin was sent to Satoshi's wallet last night as a tip. Someone, who knows? Maybe someone made a bunch of money and wanted to burn more. You know what I mean? Maybe someone wanted to make it like a habit. And if people keep sending Bitcoin to the wallet, it keeps getting it's like making it more scarce. I don't know. But it's a pretty interesting concept, to say the least. Even right here, look, even if you made this small, like this, see? This channel right here. And this is why I love it. We were the first people. Remember, I drew this angle here. If you remember correctly, I started drawing this here. I started projecting that this could have been what we're making here before it even happened. I was projecting this insanity. Anyway, I like my channel because I project a lot of the things that happen, and then by the time we're in it, we've already been looking at it by the time everyone else jumps on in. Another thing that I looked at is this is kind of like a shoulder, a head. These are kind of complex head and shoulders. This is a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder too. So I see an inverted head and shoulder right here that wants to break to the upside 68% of the time. You got a gap of the VRVP. You're above this high volume node, and you're above this point of control, which is beautiful. You're above the 200 SMA. These are all bullish signs to me. The stochastics are pushing to the upside. I even see a nice flag on the RSI. You know what I mean? The RSI itself is in a flag. The MACD in itself is in a bit of a flag. Getting tighter, showing signs of a move. So everything that kind of I look for and that falls through is what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. So I love it. Starting to look pretty nice to me for bitty Bitcoin. So, and again, it could turn and dump to the downside. Who knows? I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I am just trading probabilities. I know not a thing. So I'm long right now. I'm long and strong. You know what I mean? If you want to see my trade, I think Miro is going to blow. Miro did. I mean, Miro went all the way to 9.2. We're going to take a look at Miro and see if it continues to go to the upside. I'm still in Miro. It continues to move. And you can see my favorite coins. I love Joystream. Joystream just doing damage today. GFAL up 3%, 5%. XNA up a little bit today too as well. Nexa, another coin that I hold. Hello, another coin. You guys are just getting the skinny. Caspa, MX token, a little bit of GFAL, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Think about trying out the lifer course. Don't try, do it. Sammy the jeweler. Myro is the hype right now in crypto. I hear voices. I don't know about that. That's psychosis, right? I want to get some help. I hope you're all right. I hope you don't really hear voices, man. I love you. All right. No, because I've taken you to, we've gone out to dinner before, so, Trading looks always so easy when you do it. I'm trading over a year, and I'm the one non-profit trader for every... Well, I've been doing it for 15 years. I did what you did for a long time. Sui versus SEI, who you got? I got Shido. How's that? Hey, Lifer, can Mint Layer do a 20x in the bull run? It's possible. You never know. So this is what I see happening for Bitcoin. The 1 hour wants to push to the upside. We do have, what's the bearish tones? Well, we have a resistance. We couldn't seem to get back above 42,000, 44,300. If you can't get above 44,300, expect more downside. We got above 43.3, which was a serious area, and we stay above the 200 SMA, and the moving averages are getting tight. There's also strong news coming out with the ETF and stuff like that, so it looks like it's getting past. I mean, everyone keeps saying it's happening. Bang, bang, bang. So, Shido doing damage. Yes, DMG to the upside. I also looked at Shido, also gave it to the trading group this morning. It's in a bit of a flag. May come back down, but the 1 hour looks good to me. Touching the 21-day moving average. It did get crazy on the daily, so it's had like 3 insane days of just absolute pumpage. All right? We had it in this flag, and this thing just continued to rip. Shido, right? Talk of the town consolidating here throughout December at basically about 2 cents. The thing about it, it's only up compared to most. It's not up huge. 3x, you know what I mean? A lot of these things do a 5, 10x. So Shido may have to come back down on the daily, but it's still early for this coin and this project, and I think it could really begin to catch on. I'm watching this flag on the 1 hour. I wouldn't be surprised if the 1 hour took off and we went even higher. I do own Shido. I have $7,500 USD worth of Shido. I always make that clear if I show you a coin. I never mislead you. I'm always super honest. So I do own some Shido, but I believe it's going to do big things. All right. OGN is on fire. Check it out. I don't really want to check out things that are on fire. You know what I mean? I want to check out things that haven't ripped yet. You know what I mean? I love when it's like, check this out. It's ripping. And I'm like, yeah, well, look, we could have got into it last night, I still think OGN hits the bigger target here all the way to about 21 cents, though. Do you own Turbo Finance? No, I do not, and I don't plan on. But I appreciate you. Yeah. You know what I mean. Grok hasn't ripped yet. Like and subscribe. I don't know. You never know. Grok may never rip. You never know. Can Aptos do a 10x? Do you think we will dump once the ETF is approved? I don't think. I look at the charts, so I don't know. I would never just... I don't think. I think, obviously, like a human being, but I don't make opinionated ideas based off what I believe could happen. I don't do that. Bitcoin Dominance says the ETF is coming. Exactly. I mean, but you never know. You know what I mean? I read your message today, and it's funny, is even though I liked it, I saw some beginner in there because you were like, it has to be. We don't know that. You know what I mean? Everything is a probability. It looks as if, but still, you don't want to talk in like you know it all type of thing. And I'm saying you did. I got a little feel. You were like, you want to be at least a little like I'm like, it's like you're always right without saying it. It's weird. I can't explain it. You know what I mean? Speaking of things that are ripe, Nexa looking like it's ready. Flag is tapping the 786. Yeah, it's been there for a long time. Next is just something you hold and you hold for a long time. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, I don't know. A lot of people want to make a perfect swing trade on these coins and like get into like, you research it, you put some money in, and you look at it in 4 or 5 months from now. You know what I mean? Like everything else to me is a waste of time. You know what I mean? Except unless I'm swing trading and getting it in. You know what I mean? I believe in something. It can do numbers. I'm not sitting there staring at it every 5 seconds, sweating every single move. That's so annoying. You don't want to do that. That's just not how you want to be. You don't want investing to steal more of your time. You want it to give your time back. Too many people like eventually just like sit in front of the computer all day long. It's like, I mean, and that's what I do for a living, right? But what I mean is like Mara. I'm in Mara. I know I'm going to be in Mara for the next year. Like, yeah, I like looking at the price. It's fun here and there. We go over it, but like, I'm not going to stare at it and freak out every time it goes to 19, 20, 22, 21. And like, ETF won't pump straight away. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Immediately. Honestly, the charts say we're going to pump. So who cares about the ETF? Let's forget about the ETF, everybody. Stop trading on news. You know what I mean? Trade on the charts. Bitcoin's, like, if we didn't know anything about an ETF right now, I'd tell you, I'd have the same thumbnail right now. A big move is about to happen. Bitcoin is getting super tight. It's going to dump or pump today. Look at it. I mean, it has to make a decision, right? It's going to pump or dump. I mean, by the end of tonight, or it's just going to continue so sideways, it's ridiculous. But something is brewing. If we don't pump by Monday afternoon, I'd be I'd be surprised, you know? Thanks for that. I just stopped trading futures and started trading spots, so I'm barely loading bags. Yeah, a lot of people were futures. And then you're going to have to work your butt off every single day to make gains. And then while my 10 grand turns into 100,000 to $1 million, and, you know, all the little coins that I put in, and I'm going to be trading futures on top of you. So I'm going to be doing both. The people that just trade futures, they're going to miss out on massive 100Xs, 50Xs, 30Xs. And that's why I'm the crypto lifer. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you should be taking as financial advice. But I've done this before. You kind of want to follow someone that's actually made money. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. There's people that teach a lot and show a lot, and they still live like, you know, like they make $5 or $6 grand a month trading, and they still live, you know, trade to trade in a way. Like, you want to be around someone that became financially free, because you want that idea to rub off. You want to be like, well, how? You know, there's a way to become successful. I can teach you. It's discipline and focus, and just picking one thing and doing it over and over again. Like, it's really those three simple things. And then if you're not feeling well, prayer, you know, meditation, water and sleep, you know, and nature. Like, get those four things, you know, meditate, you know. JASMY is in a beautiful inverted head and shoulder. I don't like where the stochastics are looking, but that looks like it could easily just get a quick little scalp to the upside for JASMY. JASMY got sold off a little bit, but it hit my targets exactly as planned out of the cup and handle. Went a little short of my target, but I gave this here, gave all three targets. All three targets were hit. Support held, you know, if you had stopped below that, never really got stopped out, and continued to the upside for JASMY. I don't like the coin as much because it changed the circulating supply one day, and maybe it was a glitch by coin market cap, but I don't know. Stop the cap, bro. You work for the hedgies. Why would someone think I work for the hedgies? It's so weird. I'm like a self-made kid that like grew up in Boston. You know what I mean? Was like a filmmaker that turned to the internet and, you know, made it on my own. Like, I don't work for the hedgies, my friend. You know, my dad was an iron worker. My mom was a school teacher. Like, no one I knew was in the hedgies, you know. I just want to know what that means when he says I work for the hedgies. Like, he really thinks I work for the hedge funds or something? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm trying to make sense. No, like, I'm not even like picking out the hate. I'm just trying to make sense of it. I don't understand. What is he saying? You know what I mean? What is he saying? JASMY's in a beautiful Adam and Eve with the little flag here. It's likely, every one of these that I've seen, 99% of them have played out and made gains. So this thing's like likely to make 126% gains. I don't know if they're having an issue though, or something happened, but that's definitely a double bottom. But JASMY, let's see what it did. Yeah, most coins, but only went 150%. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. He thinks the hedge funds are the market makers. He's talking out the side of his neck, you guys are saying. He's saying you need to cut the hedges outside. He thinks I need to cut my pubic hair? What? I'm just... Just to say for new people, Sam is very, very good person and a best teacher. Wish him and his family the best and follow this man. God bless you. PMG USDT. Can you look at Cody, please? I'm looking for a 5X to 150 for take profit. Would you pay lower fees, 5X margin on spot and 5X leverage on futures? Let's say you hold for a week, 1 month, 3 months. Is it the same? I don't trade margin ever. So I don't borrow money from other people, man. I made my money on my own. You know what I mean? I don't, I trade futures, but I don't do margin. All right. I mean, it says your margin when you're trading futures. I get it, but you know what I mean? You have to remember, I'm old school Irish, man. I'm raised by bricklayers and ironworkers. I'm not like your average American that runs a credit card and wants to use. I don't do it. I turn 500 to 1,000. I turn 1,000 to 2, 2 to 5, 5 to 10, and eventually made $1 million. Like, you can do it too. You don't need anybody's money. You could do it on your own. I'm telling you right now. And the more you believe in yourself, the more you do it on your own, completely independent of everybody else around you. And the stronger you build yourself up, like the guy that makes it without anything and the guy that makes it with something, the guy that makes it without anything is going to be a little stronger. Lakochi, can you please copy this and post it? They don't let me pin my own comments anymore. I don't know why. I don't know if it's Crypto Lifer too many times, but they're not letting me pin my own comment anymore, which is really kind of a problem. So I need help now from an assistant every time. I need someone to copy paste my link and put it down here so I can pin it as soon as possible. Wow, you're fast. You're fast. I'll give it to you. You're fast. Thank you. Unbelievable. Work ethic is unreal. Right? Anyway, thank you so much. God bless you. We appreciate it. All right. When you use 17x, that's margin. I get it. But there's margin trading and there's futures trading. Like, you know what I mean? Where you can put your margin up and give it, you know. Is SEI going to replace Sol? No, Sol's just built too nice. SEI is just a contender. It'll take some market share. Not trying to be rude, but can Aptos do a 10x? I super chat 3 times, please. Yeah, but like Saturday mornings is not really the super chat time. It's where I do a quick update and I'm in and out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't sit here and do hours of TA. It's just not going to happen. I just want people to understand that that's not how Saturday morning works. I love y'all, and I appreciate you. But Saturday is just a quick update for people that are not in the trading group for Bitcoin. And if I get to your super chat, I get to it. But usually I'm in and out on a Saturday. So I don't plan on being here for hours, you know. So you can send a super chat, and I really appreciate it. But there's no guarantee on a Saturday morning that I'm going to do it every time. I know that. I hope I'm not pissing anybody off, but these are literally just free updates that the group would have gotten, but I want to be nice and give them to the public so you guys can really see what you would have gotten. And then every time, you know. Look, we talked about covalent. We put it in this flag to the upside. It basically almost hit my target at 31. Bang, bang, bang. Easy peasy, or simple. Not easy. I don't like the word easy, but it was simple. It didn't take a lot of thought. It just was a tight, 21 day. If you go to the 4 hour, you probably had tight moving averages, which you did. And I love trading tight moving averages. Bitcoin is doing this right now on the 1 hour. It's getting extremely tight inside of a pennant. A move is coming for Bitcoin, and I'm telling you that, Covalent's been ripping up a beautiful 4x ever since the September 22nd, just doing damage. I like Covalent, did research on it back in the day. Got to, understand the CEO and the creator. It battles GRT. And some people say it's actually built way better than GRT. GRT, you have to index large amounts. Covalent, you can index smaller pieces of a larger index. Apparently, it's it makes organizing data far better and easier. But, who knows? But that's what I learned when I studied Covalent. You may have learned something different. I don't know. You know what I mean? Can Aptos do a 10x in this rally? We'll take a look. It's number 32, number 1. So it's a big coin. $2.8 billion market cap, right? Okay. It's got big market share. It's got some, it could move. Circulating supply, total supply. They're a third different, right? Your fully diluted is a little off. So you're missing 90% of the supply right now, right? There's your contract. I mean, I believe it could do a 10x, but it would have a $20 billion market cap. You look really nice. You're getting old, huh? All right, everyone, I got to jump on out of here. Me and my family got to go somewhere for the day. But I love you. I appreciate you. And thank you so much. Sorry I can't get to all of your super chats. Just understand Saturday mornings are just quick updates for Bitcoin. If I do anything else, it's just kind of an add-on. I looked at Chainlink with this head and shoulder pattern. It didn't look good the last time I looked at it, right? And ever since, it's been kind of falling off. So it's below the 200 SMA on the 4 hour time frame. I would look for it to go to the 200 SMA on the 8 hour, which it did. So now I'm looking for the 12 hour. And it just keeps inching closer. So yeah, Chainlink's getting sold off for some whatever reason. And that's a head and shoulder pattern. Yeah. So I'm bearish on Chainlink right now. It doesn't look good. I don't know why, but it is what it is. That's just what that's what it's showing you. All right. And I'm trying to get to all the super chats because I love y'all. All right. I never want you to be pissed. We looked at JASMY. I looked at SHIDO. I looked at Aptos. All right. We'll look at AVAX. I did some Chainlink. I did Covalent. And just a tip for your next bag of lemons. Thank you, Marcelo. We love you. You asked about it. Yeah. So actually, I did all the super chats, actually. I did them. All right, let's take a look at AVAX. Another one that I see coming back to the 200 SMA. It just got pumped up too hard. Everyone thinks the whole market wants to rip, but people took profits. Maybe they want to sell into Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Bitcoin's kind of getting them like, ooh. So, and again, please, I could sit here all day, but go to my long technical my macro technical analysis video that I put out every week. This video is going to really give you the skinny. Like, you can watch 100 YouTubers, you can do whatever you want, but you know what I mean? Like, you gotta see this video right here, weekly technical analysis. This thing will blow your mind, and it's gonna give you so much insight. Also, this Solana video, get it past 3,000 views. It got stuck there 2 days ago. Right when it came out, it got ripped. Jump into this video. Keep watching it. It didn't get ripped, but it started to rip. Keep watching this video. It's so informative. It'll make you an expert on Solana, and then you're gonna understand other chains. Then you're gonna understand what SEI and SWI are trying to do, and it can help you. Once you understand one ecosystem, it can help you invest in another one. I'm telling you, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. You know what I mean? It'll blow your mind. Yeah, but but yes, the Bitcoin dominance does start to suggest, but watch the weekly and watch that, because I could go over it right now, but I want you to get into this. And we should have way more views. This should be getting 7,000 views. This should be getting as many views as the live stream, because if you want to watch the live, then you want to watch this information. Pre-recorded, awesome, broken down for you, well done, and it really gives you the macro. Even gives you Solana and Ethereum. You want to be watching Solana and Ethereum. There's indications to what's happening there. All right, so I just want to make a point of that. I see AVAX headed further down. I'm looking for AVAX at 30 possibly. It could make a move back up and get into one of these channels here. And then I'm going to look for it to kind of go into that position, all right? All right, everyone, I got to jump on out of here for the day. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Bitcoin looks like a big move is brewing. I am long. If we get above a certain area, I'm going to continue to be long. Myro getting a little bit of a sell-off there as people taking profits. Had a huge run-up to the upside. And, yeah, and there's some other coins kind of on the radar. I don't see anything crazy right now. It's really watching Bitcoin. And I like SHIDO in that flag too as well. But pay attention. My elites also put out charts. We'll be banging them out. I'm up live again at 8 p.m. tonight, where we're going to go over more coins, talk about what happened, see as we inch closer to this ETF. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. If I didn't get to your super chat, I greatly apologize. Let me see if I can do PMG real quick before I jump on out here for my wife. This thing is horrible. Market structure is garbage. No one really wants to sell it. It pumped up, came back down. It's below the 200. Wait for it to get back above its 200 SMA at least. I'm not a fan of this chart. It looks really whack. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know if you got caught up in this. I would stay away from it, but you never know. That's my first impressions, and I apologize if it wasn't what you were looking for. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. One last thing. What is Bookmap looking like? I didn't give you the official Bookmap story here. Again, slow on the weekends. You can see Saturdays are a slow move. And if we look at Bookmap here and we kind of shrink it down, we have liquidity to the upside and to the downside. More liquidity to the upside, though, technically, all the way to 45K. And I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm out like lightning, baby.